say a few things about the energy plan that I think are particularly stand out. One is that Mitt Romney has yet to acknowledge the reality of climate change during this campaign. And Bill McKibben and the 350.org are among those who are saying, you know what, let's just get real here. Are you one among the climate deniers? Or are you saying, you know, what scientists have been saying, which is that we face a serious problem when it comes to climate change? So far, you know, if you look at his energy platform, it does not look very promising. The energy platform doesn't include anything about the effect of global warming and why our energy policy should have anything to do with climate change. And since this is one of the biggest conundrums that humanity faces right now, the lack of that is just breathtaking. It's particularly breathtaking at a moment when a hurricane is bearing down on the Gulf Coast that, you know, climate scientists say that this is exactly the kinds of storms that we're going to have and that will be more severe. And it's 7 years to the day, or may make landfall 7 years to the day from when Katrina devastated New Orleans. So we're just seeing, you know, a real willful ignorance on the part of the Republican establishment, and frankly, the Democratic establishment has been pretty lukewarm on the climate issue as well. So this is a very troubling moment in the history of leadership and lack thereof from our political parties at a time when we need it more than we've ever needed it. I mean, the American people want renewable energy in spite of millions and perhaps billions of dollars that people like the Koch brothers are pouring into climate deniers and people to disparage solar and wind energy. The American people, a majority, still want clean renewable energy. And there's a really good reason. It's you know, partly that there's immediate benefits because, you know, let's face it, if there's a big earthquake, we're not going to have a spill of solar power or wind power. If there's an accident like the BP disaster, that just doesn't have nearly the devastating consequences. And even on a daily basis, the air pollution that Americans have to put up with, you know, there's estimates that it's costing over $100 billion a year in health impacts. Right. So fossil fuels are really not the way to go, and renewables are. And, you know, Romney bases a lot of his energy platform around which is going to create jobs. You know, he says, well, there will be jobs created by the pipeline. There'll be jobs created by more drilling, more leasing offshore. Well, yes, there will be some jobs that are created that way. But the evidence is that renewables generate substantially more jobs, many times more jobs than fossil fuels. And they're jobs that have to stay in this country. You know, he also talks about this idea that, you know, we're going to achieve North American energy independence, which I suppose means we're going to rely a lot on the Alberta tar sands, which are one of the filthiest fossil fuels out there. Well, energy independence when it comes to fossil fuels is a meaningless idea because fossil fuels are on the global market. They're traded on the global market. Whoever pays the most gets the fossil fuels. So the pipeline, the KXL pipeline that he's so excited about approving, that pipeline is designed to take Alberta dirty energy across our pristine Oglala aquifer and across some of America's beautiful heartland and take it straight to the coast where it can be exported to China. Sure. So this is not really about energy independence at all. It's about what will benefit the oil and gas industry.